Today marks 52 years since the last American troops left Vietnam. Many veterans waited years to be truly welcomed home after their service in that war, and some are still waiting. Our Quad City's Charlie Royland has more on the Rock Island Arsenal's commemoration of the official end to the war. That's the top story at 6.
"2025 marks 50 years since the end of the Vietnam War. On March 29th, National Vietnam War Veterans Day, veterans and community members gathered at the Rock Island Arsenal to say welcome home to those who served.
When we come across a Vietnam veteran, the first thing we say is welcome home. So maybe they can say that.
Because of the country's division over the war, many veterans did not get a warm welcome when they first returned to the United States.
Basically, when I came home, it was mostly apathy. People didn't care. I was fairly good sized. I'm shrinking as I get older, but no one ever spit on me, and I didn't look like I would be welcoming to that, and that's probably why it didn't happen.
The Vietnam War began on November 1st, 1955, and lasted nearly 20 years before coming to an end in May of 1975. The last American troops left Vietnam 2 years earlier, on March 29th, 1973. John Lavelle, a local veteran, served from 1966 until 1969. Like many others, his experience with the war didn't stop then.
Each Vietnam veteran, when they meet one another, asks the same thing. When were you there? And many answer, just last night.
Lavelle, who became an English teacher, football, and track coach after the war, found a positive in the expected danger of the world around him.
I kept looking in the trees for claymores or snipers, and I found I did that a lot. And basically, one day I said, I've got to quit doing this because there's no claymores, there's no snipers in those trees. So I started looking for hawks. Thank God I live in Iowa. The Hawkeye State, because they're everywhere.
When giving advice to other veterans, Lavelle encourages them to share their stories.
Don't be afraid to talk about it. Matter of fact, when we talk about our legacy as veterans, our legacies are our stories. And veterans need to talk about those things. People need to know what you went through.
At the Rock Island Arsenal, Charlie Royland, our Quad Cities News.
Back in 2012, President Obama launched a 13-year commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War. It wraps up on Veterans Day this year. It's meant to honor and thank Vietnam veterans and their families.